Question number 31. The first step is that we have to remove the decimal from the divisor. We can't do it randomly. If we are multiplying the divisor by 10, then we have to multiply the dividend by 10 as well. And then simply we'll divide it. 11,000 divided by 55. So let's do it. 55 times 2 is 110. Two zeros are left. So 55 zeros are 0. We'll put the two zeros with the quotient and we get our answer. 200 is the answer for question number 31. Question number 32. Again, this has to be solved in two steps. The first step is 11 plus 2.4 is equal to 13.4. Then we have to multiply. Ignoring the decimals, we are multiplying 134 by 6, we get 804. Then we'll count the number of decimal places. There are 3 total, and we'll put the decimal counting the digits from the right side to the left, count the 3 digits, and then put the decimal. And the answer is 0.804. Question number 33. 0.4 squared divided by 0.2. First step, multiply 0.4 by 0.4. We get 0.16. Now we have to remove the decimal. So 0.2 multiplied by 10, because our main task is to remove the decimal from the divisor. That is what we require. So we'll multiply 0.16 by 10. If the decimal is not removed from the dividend, it's fine. We can still divide it easily. So 1.6 divided by 2, we'll put a 0 because 1 is a smaller digit than 2, and then comes the decimal, and then we have 16. So 2 8s are 16, and decimal is already there. So 0.8 is the answer. Question number 34, 77 divided by 1000. Okay, so 77 is a smaller number than the divisor. So we have to put a 0 first of all because we can't solve it. And we'll put a decimal to put a 0 with 77. So 0 point. Now we have put 10, but still it's a smaller number than 1000. So we have to put a 0 at the quotient and then another 0 with the dividend. Now 7,700, and simply 1000 multiplied by 7 is 7000. These are the simple steps, and we get our answer 0.077 for question number 34. Now the next question, again it's the same type. I'm sure by now you people know how to solve it. The first step is multiplying 0.3 by 0.3, and then before division we'll multiply 0.09 by 100, which is equal to 9, and 100 multiplied by 100 is 10,000. This way it's easier rather than multiplying a decimal dividend by a divisor. So, how did we do it? First, we'll put a 0 and then decimal because 9 is a smaller number. We put a 0, it becomes 90. 90 is still smaller number than 10,000. So we'll put a 0 and then we'll add another 0 with 90. It becomes 900. Then we'll have to put another 0 to make it 9,000. We'll put a 0 to add another 0 so that it becomes 90,000, and then we can divide it and we get our answer 0.009. Next is 0.1 to the power 4 divided by 0.01. So first of all, again, multiplication solving the bracket initially. This is 1 multiplied by 1 will remain 1. But the main thing is where to put the decimal. So we have to add 3 zeros. The answer is 0.0001. We'll remove the decimal from both the dividend and the divisor, And you can see now it's, after multiplying by 10,000, it's a 1 divided by 100. So we'll put a 0 at the top and we'll put a decimal to add 1 0. We can't divide 10 by 100, so we'll then put a 0 and then add another 0 with 10 to make it 100, and then 100 ones are 100. Question number 37 we have to do now. 92 multiplied by 4.6 divided by 2.3. Now, you can first multiply and then divide. If you want, you can also remove the decimals. But what I think is the easiest way to solve this question is that we know 2.3 multiplied by 2 is 4.6. So simplifying, I always prefer, because obviously simplifying is an easier method, an easier way to solve any question. So this is how we are going to do it. 2.3 times 2 is 4.6. Now it's 92 multiplied by 2, and the answer is 184. Next question, 180 multiplied by 4 divided by 36. Simplify first of all. 4 ones are 4, 4 nines are 36. 180 divided by 9 is equal to 20.